queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Live Free and Tool On. Today we are going to be testing out the Ryobi 1 Plus HP Animal Stick Vac. What a mouthful, but we are expecting a lot out of it. So hang on, I'm also be doing something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be filming for the first time a review with my wife.
Hi, my name is Emily.
So she's going to be giving her honest opinion, at least, right? As honest.
Definitely.
as honest as it can be. This is something we are highly anticipated for because not only do we have 7 children, we have 2 dogs as well. And if you know anything about children, you're always cleaning up after them. Now, I can't take a lot of credit for that. I only do some of that. Someone else does the rest. But it's a huge struggle. And to pull out a cord and to pull out vacuums, that is not that easy. So if you have to pull out a vacuum and plug it up, you have kids knocking the cords out, they're fighting, they're screaming, blah, blah, all that stuff. It becomes a huge hassle, and then you just kind of give up. But if you can grab something off the wall and just run in here and vacuum it up, whatever it is, dirt, dust, dander, whatever, you got to keep the floors clean because when little ones like this, whenever they get on the floor, you want it to be clean. So this is a brushless HP motor, and a lot of you may be wondering, what does that mean? Well, this is a tool company that's developed this particular vacuum, and that means they're using some of the tool technology they developed in some of the industrial situations. So when you look at these particular batteries, you have one on the front. This is to open up the charging port when you put it into the charge. That's a resistor. And then in the back, you have 2 extra little contacts. What that does is for your motor inside of here, if it hits resistance or a clog, that's actually going to multiply and give the motor a little bit more power. So this is an intelligent battery paired with an intelligent motor here, so it's going to perform that much better for you. Taking a look at the head right here, you can see it does lock up, so it will stand up on its own. But I do just want to point out, this is a power head. So it's not working off of a negative pressure, it's kind of like some of the Dysons do. This is a powered head, and that is really important because whenever you have a powered head, you spin the agitator in here, and the agitator actually does a couple different things. And I'm not sure if anyone has explained this or not. I'm sure they have, but I'm going to explain it here. Whenever this spins, it hits the floor and it scrubs the floor and it picks things up off the floor. The second big thing that it does is that when it spins, it beats the floor. So you have hard bristles, then you have soft bristles. Good for carpet, and the reason why is because A, it can pull, but B, it beats it. And as it beats it, it agitates things out of the carpet, such as allergens, dirt, sand, and as it agitates it, it allows the negative pressure from the vacuum to be pulled up into the cylinder right here. This also boasts cyclonic technology. Now, cyclonic technology, I think Dyson really made that the most famous. What that does is it spins the dirt around, and then it starts to drop some of the heavier things out. So it's not hitting a filter all the time, and that filter just collects everything. It allows it to drop out. So before we put the vacuum together, I just want to show you the filter here. Now, this does collect up to 99%, I believe, of allergens that come out. So it's kind of like that HEPA filtration, but it uses cyclonic filtration in here, so it does a lot of really good stuff. Now this right here is where all the magic happens, and you can see it has a metal screen on there with a very, 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 very fine perforations, and then that is considered a filter, so you can just rub that and get everything off of it. It goes into the bottom first. Can you see that? Oh, and we're just going to push it. And we're locked in. It's as simple as that. Let's go ahead and throw in the battery so you can hear what it sounds like. You have a button right on top. We're going to press that. What do you think?
my hand.
It's pretty good. Can you actually hear us talking? I'm not sure how this is going to translate over the camera, but yeah. All right, so we have the battery charged. We have this thing ready to go. Emily, what's your first impression?
Well, I like that it stands up on its own, and I can do that with one hand while I'm doing other things. I have to stop for a minute. It's great.
All right, so it passes the look and feel test. Now let's get into the practicality of it. Let's turn this thing on.
Talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. That invincible fence letting everyone know that you trespass, but you found a break.
All right, guys, so during filming, we hit something really hard. Not sure what it was, but it sounds like this now. It's not supposed to sound that way, so we're gonna...
Something under the couch.
Yeah, we went up under the couch with it. Well, I didn't. She did. So let's go ahead and take it apart. So, Emily, you just got to press that button and it pulls right off.
Right, stuck.
All right, so we're going to look in the wand first. Let's see. Let's see if it makes the same sound with the wand off. Okay, so it sounds normal now.
There's nothing in this.
We're troubleshooting. Oh, did it go through? All right, so
I don't know.
all you need to do, this is just a single button push. You push that,
Kind of need to.
and it comes out. Oh. Oh, I turned it on. Look. Can you all see this? Look right there. We got a clog.
I know those colors.
It's my daughter's sock. All right, well, we know that it will suck a sock.
Wow. That's impressive to get it all the way.
It'll suck the sock through a beater all the way up the tube and actually put it in the canister. So, +1 Ryobi.
When I use my witchcraft, come on.
Okay, so we wanted to pause real quick because we have, this is like, I don't know, some kind of jelly sticky stuff. We have Crayola wrappers here. We just have a bunch of stuff that's here. You can see some stuff along here. That's some burns from embers coming out of the fireplace. But let's just see how it does going along here. You try to see if you get that up. All right, so I'm going to ask her to put... Hey, Emily, could you put it on eco mode? Okay, so this right now is on the low power mode, like the battery saver mode, if you will. I don't know how well you can hear me. Emily, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Is it loud to you as you're vacuuming with it?
It's less loud. I can still hear you.
I mean, but would you consider it loud?
No.
No.
I don't
Do you think it would wake up a sleeping baby?
No.
No. All right, so sleeping baby test approved.
You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots. My witchcraft. My witchcraft. I got my moves, I got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long. When I use my witchcraft. I use my witchcraft.
So I actually don't know if this is important to other people, but if you have dogs, getting hair off of a couch is a pretty big deal, especially if you're sitting on it. To be able to put this on here, at least for me, I don't know. I think it's easier, but I think that is a really good, important feature here.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. Your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies.
All right, everybody, so my wife, vacuumed our entire living room. Our living room's right around 35 by 20, so I'm just going to ask you, Emily, what do you think? How do you think it performed? Anything that stood out?
Yes, so there's pros and cons. The best thing that I noticed, first of all, it sucked up a whole toddler sock.
And actually, it made it all the way through, which is...
Yeah, it made a couple noises, but...
That's a first for a stick vac for me.
Yeah, that was really strong. The second thing is that the head of it is pretty small compared to most of the stick vacs we've tried. And that's actually, in my opinion, that's a bonus because you can get more places and it doesn't clunk up and make it harder to get in. You want to get in small areas and you can't do that with a lot of stick vacs with the bigger head. Also, it turns almost 90 degrees. You can just twist your hand and it turns almost 90 degrees to the side. Also, I don't know if you want to show the head of it. Have you done that yet?
What's that?
Right here. It's really close to the edge on the sides when you're vacuuming, so I didn't have a hard time going up against a flat bookcase and still getting everything. You don't even need the edging tool after that.
Yeah.
It didn't.
We use the edging tool for the fireplace because we have a lot of natural rock that creates some gaps that you really just need that crevice tool.
Right. So those are some really great things. Also, my arm didn't even get tired holding it because a lot of stick vacs end up being really heavy after a few minutes. And even holding the baby, I could still vacuum as much as I need to.
So we try to do this as real life as possible. That's a reality right there. If I'm at work and Emily has to vacuum and the baby's fussy, she's probably going to be carrying him.
Yeah. Do you?
Let's see how much we got. Now, one of the big pains that I have with stick vacs, I mean, one of the biggest pains, all you need to do is one finger, pull down on this button, falls right out. Let's see how much we actually got out of here. So I'm going to press this button back here. Oh, wow. What came out? So there is a lot of stuff in here.
I would say no matter the size of the vacuum, we always fill it.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull this out.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see what's coming out of here. Maybe appreciate some of this. We're going to have to vacuum this again. Oh, there's some. So, but this is not normal. So I can just do that. And it's clean again. There is a little bit. Hold on. See if what's left. Oh, yeah. This is clean. There's nothing in there. So this is clean. Let's see what the filter looks like. It's clean. There's not much actually got through to it. One of the biggest pains that I have about stick vacs is the fact that you can't get through a room without it clogging up and you have to empty it like 3 times. I think this is the first stick vac that we've had that we literally do not have to empty it for this one room at like 2 times, right? I don't know. Did any of the other ones?
I don't like using stick vacs in this room because it's too big, and I'd rather pull around something, a bigger vacuum to do it because it is a pain to have your arm get tired because it's heavy or fill up too fast or clog.
Yeah.
So those are things that didn't really happen with this, which is great.
Like towards the end, do you think the suction got weak, or do you think it stayed pretty much the same suction throughout the entire time until the battery went dead?
I didn't notice any change until the battery started going.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that.
Well, and with the sock, but it sucked the sock through, right?
And it also caught on the
Oh, the cover of the
the
love
slip
chair?
cover for the couch, and it kind of
Okay.
it didn't do what most of them do. Most of them suck it up and then they freeze, and it didn't do that. It was just kind of like it kept going until I pulled it off, so it didn't cause a pain either.
There was one thing that happened. We did hit like a big cap on the floor, and it got stuck in the beater down here, and it actually did turn off, and it turned red. The light turned red where the headlight is, and we cleared it. We turned it back on, and it went back to normal. So it does have safeties built into there, so you're not going to burn up the motor and the head unit. Okay, so for run times for this is rated at 60 minutes. Now, I think that's 60 minutes on the Eco portion, but we ran this on high the entire time, and I would say we got around 30 minutes. Now, we used the crevice tool. That was great. It was crevice tool you can use on the wand, or you can use it on the body itself. The brush tool, which is adjustable, that worked just fine. But this, in general, I think, as easy it is, I mean, do you think that's...
See, it's not... I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's weighted better than other ones, which feel heavier. This is, I mean, it's just the weight is better distributed amongst the whole thing and not...
Well, when you're pushing it, the handle is also on the back of it.
Yeah.
It's not on the top, and I'm not... I guess, I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I can say that it performed a lot better than I thought it was going to perform. And I am really impressed with this right here. Standing up on its own, I am really impressed about how well that does. Getting back to the run times are based on the battery itself. Now, if you want to run this, I don't think you need to run it on full blast. If you have a lot of pets and stuff, you want to clean up, you need that extra power, go ahead, run it on full speed. Run it on Eco if you really don't need it, because this does multi-surface. This can do hardwood floors as well, and it can do carpets, it can do rugs, which that's really cool. The outdoor rug that we have, it was powerful enough to clean that.
For the kids' boots with the hard mat with the crevices in it.
Yeah.
That was a big thing to me, because the other vacuum that I use it's almost, I don't know. I don't know if the bristles are longer or what, but it was able to get into those crevices where the other ones just kind of spin and flick everything everywhere. Yeah. So
well,
I like that. That was another pro.
If there is a problem with run times, you can always get one of these bad boys. This is a 9 amp hour HP battery. Ryobi sells them, and then you can more than double. So you can get a full hour to an hour and a half on high if you really want to. You can get over 2 hours of runtime, because this would be more than double the capacity if you're running it on Eco. But I do got to say, advertisements are real. Do I feel that the air is cleaner? I guess.
The carpet's cleaner.
Our carpet seems cleaner, a lot cleaner actually. So I think this is really going to help us. It did come with a wall mount as well, so you can put it anywhere you want to. And, you know, I think, it did cost, with the battery and a charger and the full unit, $250 from the good old Home Depot. You can buy the tool only online, and that's going to cost you $200. Depending on your situation. If you already have the batteries, go ahead and shoot for it. Make sure it's an HP batteries that you do have already. Don't go for the 2 amp hours. You really need to do 4, 6, or 9 amp hour batteries with this. It is a very powerful unit, but I do got to say, Ryobi is again tying together the garage and inside the house, because this is opening up a few possibilities, I think, within our home, because we can have the kids do some of this work too. So everybody, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was informative, and that's the whole point of this video, real life. Because we have a real life. We are not make-believe on a TV show or something. If you did like it, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. That's really important. We plan on doing a lot more testing with this particular unit. And share the video too, because sharing is caring. And we know you care. And we really hope to see you on the next video. God bless everybody and take care. See ya.